Welcome to part two of the quiz between the Geeky Weekly YouTube channel and the Comic Collector Geek channel. Part one is over on my channel, Suddenly Comics, and enjoy part two. Find out who wins. Going into the last round, it is all tied.
Going into the third round. This is an individual round. Each person will get 5 questions on the specialist subject that they gave me before the game started. So each question asked individually is worth 1 point. Okay, the questions get gradually harder. So with question 1, if you get question 1 right, you can choose either to bank your 1 point or to gamble. If you bank the 1 point, the next question is worth 1 point again. However, if you gamble, the next question is worth 2 points. Again, if you get question 2 right, having gambled, you can gamble again on question 3, and instead of question 3 being worth 1 point, it's worth 3 points, and you can do that all the way through. So if you gamble all the way through and get all 5 questions right, you get a lot of points. Okay, but
are you some kind of a chemical engineer or something? I mean, what
I
are
am a
these?
chemical engineer. So if
You are? I didn't know that.
I'm a biochemist. So
Yes.
if
know that.
You're a
I married one
biochemist?
of
Are
those
you
ones.
bi? I didn't thought you were a bi. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Oh,
not a biochemist, a biochemist.
he's a biochemist.
You get in the right chemistry mixture, he's buy anything.
So
That you
right,
bet.
Oh my God.
okay. These questions start easy, they get hard. Some of these are hard, guys. They are your specialist subjects, but some of these questions are hard. Okay, so it's a warning. If don't be lulled into a false sense of security when you get question 1 right, because question 1 is the easiest question. Okay.
Mark, I have a question on the format,
Yes.
and it's very important to know before we figure stuff out whether you'll ask one person individually one question and then move to the next person.
No, you're getting all 5. You're getting all. Each person gets all 5.
Oh, wow.
Right.
Okay, all 5 in a row.
All 5 in a row. So, Gray, who are your 3 players for this game?
Me, Darren, and Kyle.
Okay.
What? Okay.
So you can answer your Fantastic Four questions later.
It's not based on knowledge, Bill. It's based on sharing around. That's all.
Okay.
Also,
Okay.
I thought Darren wouldn't have such good general knowledge, but I reckon he's swatted up on his specialist
Alan,
one.
I'm going to give you the choice of going first or second.
We'll go second.
You'll go second. So that
Oh,
means
that is very, very
We will
important.
defer to the second half, as they say in the NFL.
okay. I am going to start with Kyle. And Kyle's questions are on the original X-Men. Now, when I'm saying original X-Men, I mean the first run between issue 1 and issue 93 and the original characters. Okay. So, question 1. X-Men was published in X-Men 1 was published in which year?
September 1963.
Correct. And you got the month, but you don't get an extra point for that. So, Kyle, you have 1 point. Do you wish to bank or gamble?
Gamble.
So remember, if you get this next question wrong, you lose the points you've already got. But if you get it right, you get 2 points. Martin Goodman turned down Stan Lee's first suggestion as to the team's name. What was that suggestion?
The Mutants.
Correct. You get 2 points. Do you wish to continue? Do you wish to
Gamble.
You will lose all 3 points if you lose this, but if you get it right, you will get 3 points. The title had poor sales and it became a reprint title. Which issue was the last one with original stories out of the
66 with the Incredible Hulk.
Correct.
67 started the reprint.
Very good. That is 3 points. I didn't think you'd get that. Do you wish to gamble or bank?
Gamble.
You're going to lose all the points you've got so far if you get this wrong. And remember, these get harder. Who provides the voice for the Beast in both X-Men, the animated series, and X-Men 97?
Fred Tacitor.
Incorrect. George Berza. You lose all the points so far.
Well, I do have
knew
one
that.
problem with that. X-Men 92 and 97 aren't the original team. That's the 90s
I was
team.
asking a question about Beast, and Beast is an original.
All right, I'll take that. But yeah, I still would
Yeah.
have thought it was Fred Taskett.
Okay, question 5, which is now worth 1 point. Iceman featured in 2 self-titled miniseries, one in 1984-85 and another in 2001. Who were the writers of those series? The second series had 2 writers. I'll accept either of the 2 writers. So who was the writer of the first?
Scott Lobdell,
Who was the writer of the first miniseries, 84-85?
Mark Gruenwald.
No, J.M. DeMatteis.
On both of them?
No, on the first one. On the second one, it was Dan Abnett and Andy Lanning. So I'm afraid,
Oh,
Kyle,
okay.
you score 0.
Big 0 for me.
Damn.
Okay.
Fucking Kyle. Now you can tell I was blue comedian. I'm kidding.
That was blue.
We are
That
going.
was blue.
Matt, you are in the hot seat.
All right, I'm ready. I got my
Subject
fight
is-
ring and everything.
Legion of Superheroes. The Legion first appeared in Adventure Comics 247 in which year?
1958.
Correct. Do you wish to bank or gamble?
I will gamble this one.
The cover of Adventure Comics, shows the cover of Adventure Comics 247 shows the original 4 members of the Legion. Name them.
Well, Superboy,
Yeah,
Cosmic Boy,
yeah,
Saturn Girl,
yeah.
and Lightning Boy on the cover, but it's Lightning Lad.
Very good. Very good. You
That's
didn't
good.
fall for the
That's
trap
perfect.
there. That's
Okay,
2.
I will collect those points.
You'll collect. So you're banking
Yep.
3. That's banked. Question 3. In Adventure Comics 346, a 14-year-old future editor-in-chief wrote his first Legion story. Who was he?
Jim Shooter.
Correct. 1 point. Do you wish to bank or gamble?
I will bank.
That's 4 points banked. Question.
Are you sure? Are you sure that wasn't Paul Levitt?
No,
No,
it
it's
was Jim
Shooter.
Shooter.
No, Jim
Superheroes.
Shooter.
Superheroes who tried out for the Legion and failed formed the Legion of Substitute Heroes. Which of these was not a member of the Legion of Substitute Heroes? Chlorophyll Kid, Porcupine Pete, Stone Boy, Lava Lass, or Rainbow Girl?
What was the 4th one?
Rainbow Girl.
No, that was number 5. You said 5.
Lava Lass.
Lava Lass.
Larva Lass is not a member of the Legion of Substitute Heroes.
Well done. Your knowledge here is excellent. I thought that would get you. Right. Last
And I'm going to bank that one as well.
banking as well. You've now got 5 points banked. Question 5. In 1994, after 0 Hour, the Legion was rebooted in Legion of Superheroes Volume 4, Issue 0. Who were the writers and the artist? There are 2 writers and an artist. If you give me one of the writers and the artist, you can give me any two of the 3 names, you'll get the points.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, 2 of the 3 names. Oh, boy. Well, I believe Steve Lightley was the
Lytle.
artist. I believe. Paul Levitz wasn't writing it for Volume 4. I'm trying to think. Was Keith Giffen involved?
You're going to have to press you for an answer.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to have to go with Keith Giffen and Stephen Lightley.
No, the writers were Mark Waid and Tom McCraw, and the artist was Stuart Immonen. However, you have scored 5 points, putting
job, Matt.
your team well in the lead.
Nice going, Matt.
Nice going. Sorry, you're not on my team.
Traitor.
Actually, you literally picked the one Legion series that I'm not as familiar with.
Well, you didn't do badly, mate. Right, where is Darren's questions? Here we go. Darren, your subject was Marvel McFarlane. Question 1. What is the issue number of Todd's classic Wolverine cover in which we see the Hulk reflected in Wolverine's blades?
Oh man, this is really bad. This is where it all begins to unravel and fall apart, Gray. Just three random numbers. 340.
Yep.
Correct.
What?
1 point.
Well, I'm on a roll. I might as well gamble it then.
You're going to gamble. What is the issue number of Batman? Featuring Batman with a huge cape protecting a woman with a full moon behind him. Classic McFarlane cover.
The one I'm thinking of is very, very classic indeed. But can I just ask you, this is not Marvel, that's a DC. Is that?
Oh, sorry, it is a DC. It is a DC, but he did do it. He did do it.
Three more random numbers. What? 423?
Correct. So
what? It's like a lottery ticket.
No, you're just being.
But it wasn't actually.
Do you want to gamble? Do you want to gamble or bank? Do you want to gamble or bank?
Gray. At this stage, right? I mean, they're the two easy ones. Okay. What do you think? Bank them or gamble them?
Bank them. Bank them away.
You know, it gets progressively harder. So the third one is the most. If I'm going to get one more right, it's going to be the third one, and 4 and 5 I get wrong. So I might
bank it, mate.
One more and gamble. What gamble on one more, then bank? What do you think?
I'll just bank it now.
I think we need those points. We've got to risk it. It's only 3. We've got to risk it, Gray.
Risk it.
Up to you, mate. Gamble. It's your round.
Gamble. That's it.
Gambling. What issue was Todd's last Amazing Spider-Man cover?
It's got to be fighting a Hulk 328.
Correct. 3 points. That's 6 points so far. Do you wish to gamble or bank?
Boy.
If you're guessing these, please play the lottery this week.
Bank.
Bank. That's 6 points banked. Question 4, now worth 1 point. Which of these Marvel titles did Todd not do a cover for? Conan, Guardians of the Galaxy, X Factor, New Mutants, or Daredevil?
Wow. Okay, give me the list again. It's one by one.
Conan.
That was he definitely did one. I think it might have been 241, but I'm not sure.
You are actually correct. It was issue 241. Guardians of the Galaxy.
He did one of them. It was about number 6 or 4 or 8.
X Factor.
He definitely did X Factor. I think it was number 50.
New Mutants.
Now that's the one where I'm thinking he probably didn't, because I think it was Leafield, but I don't know. Just go to the next one.
Finally, Daredevil. I'm going to ask you for an answer.
He definitely did a Daredevil. It was around in the 240s. So I think it's got to be New Mutants, but it doesn't feel right. But I think New Mutants.
Daredevil. He never did the Daredevil cover.
Oh, man. That was
you're sort of right on the New Mutants. Liefeld did the pencils, but McFarlane did the inks.
Yeah. So question 5, still worth. You only lost 1 point.
Oh, man.
I'm impressed with your knowledge that you knew it was Conan 241 and Guardians of the Galaxy. You were spot on with X Factor. It was issue 50 and Guardians of the Galaxy was 5. So those were excellent. Right. After a 28 issue run of ASM, Todd told his editor he was going to leave Marvel. However, they persuaded him to stay, offering him his own Spidey title. Todd eventually left when the same editor who he talked to about leaving and who persuaded him to stay was replaced on Spider-Man. Who was that editor?
The one who got replaced.
No, yeah, the one who got replaced him. The one who persuaded him to stay.
Okay, I've got 2 names in mind, and I'm aware that one of them had public bust-ups with him in the letters pages, and I'm just thinking, I'm not sure which one it was, but I'm going to go with Jim Salicrup.
Correct. Excellent knowledge. 7 points, putting your team 2 points in the lead.
Woo!
Good for now.
Sorry, I
Didn't know.
screwed us and zeroed us out.
That was
I didn't know any of them answers, so well done.
extremely good. Right. Stephen, I've got questions on Alex Schomburg.
Now I'm worried.
Question one. What country was Schomburg born in?
Puerto Rico.
Correct. 1 point. Would you like
What?
to?
Wait, what?
Puerto
Wait,
Rican.
what? Really? I never knew that. Can you expand on that real quick? That's amazing. I never knew that.
It was Puerto
Really?
Rican. Yeah.
Gamble.
Puerto Rican.
You're gambling. During the 1930s, Schomburg freelanced, is this 30s? Yes. For which publisher? Producing interior line art for thrilling world stories and other pulps produced by the company.
It was Gernsback.
That's not the name I've got. Which,
Hugo.
That's the man. That's who he worked for. Gernsback.
Hugo
okay.
Gernsback.
I've got better.
Hugo Gernsback is who he worked for.
I've got Better Publications was the name of the company that he worked for.
Oh, that's the publisher, not the person.
The publisher. That's what I wanted. Yeah,
You did say publisher.
I did say
But-
publisher. But
Yeah.
I will. Well,
Look it up and see if it's the person though.
yes, I'll look it up.
Yes.
If it's
That's
the
who
Question
it is.
says
I'm gonna
publisher.
believe
And
you.
then,
I'm going to believe you and give you the 2
Oh.
points. Okay.
Bank it. Bank it.
So that's 3 points. Do you wish to bank or continue?
Banking.
Bank.
3 points banked. Question 3. Schomburg's first recorded comic book work covers was 2 covers released in January 1940. I think this is his first work for Marvel, or what was Marvel at the time. What were those? They came out simultaneously in January 1940. What were the 2 titles?
Marvel Mystery
Yes.
and Daring.
Correct. You should have gambled. You got 1 point there. Do you wish to gamble or bank?
Bank it.
That's 4 points. Which of these awards did Schomburg not win? So which of these did he not win? The Eisner Award Hall of Fame, the Hugo Award for Best Professional Artist, or the Ink Pen Award?
Inkpot.
Inkpot, sorry.
Inkpot.
Inkpot.
Yeah, Inkpot.
One of those he did not win.
What was the second one?
The Hugo Award for Best Professional Artist.
I think it's the Hugo.
Correct. He was a nominee.
The Hugo's a
Didn't win it.
sci-fi award.
Yeah.
It's a sci-fi writer award.
He didn't win
Bank
it. So
it.
that is 1 point.
Bank
So
it.
that is now 5 points. If you'd been gambling all along, you'd have been getting the highest score here because you've got every question correct so far. Schomburg's cover of a robot who resembles Bender carrying a girl in a red dress appeared on the cover of which comics?
Oh my goodness, that's the toughest one. Startling
That's the
49.
easiest.
Startling which number?
49.
Correct.
It's easy.
Dude, even I knew that one.
You've got
That's
every
a
question.
softball, dude.
You've got every
That's
question
literally-
correct, and you have scored 6 points.
well done.
If you'd gambled all the way through, I think your team would win. Right. So
It still might.
we're on to the team captains. So we next have Gray.
Oh, okay.
Mark, are there 6 questions in this round then?
No, there's 5 questions.
Hi, how's it going? Good,
I
thanks.
gambled once, right?
Gray
okay.
man.
Hold on one
topic
second,
is,
guys.
Etrigan the Demon.
Yeah, come on in.
And question 1,
How you doing? Hey, good.
which is
I'm on a show
get
right
this
now,
one
but
wrong,
you
I'm
guys
going to
Bill,
enjoy
hit
yourself.
mute.
I'm just on a
Can you
trivia
mute him?
show right
Can you mute him?
Bill?
Yeah, I can. Who created Etrigan?
Jack Kirby.
Correct. Do you wish to bank or
No, I'm going to bank. Sorry, I'm gonna bank.
you're going to bank it? Okay.
Yeah.
Which
I'm not
two
gonna gamble at
titles
all.
were cancelled to free Jack Kirby up to work on Etrigan?
New gods, new worlds, the Tomorrow people or Forever people, Forever
Correct.
people, new
Yeah.
gods,
Correct.
fourth world.
Yeah, correct. So you've got 1 point for that because you didn't gamble. Do you wish to gamble or bank?
Our bank.
Okay. In the New 52, DC launched a new series featuring Etrigan titled Demon Knights. Name the writer.
Come on, I hate writer questions. I never pay attention to who writes stuff. I have no idea. I can't. I don't think who wrote that. I looked at it earlier on, but I didn't look at who the writer was. I looked at who the team members were, but the writer, I can't even think of a name. Dan Abnett.
No.
Is he even a writer?
Paul Cornell.
Okay.
Okay, question 4. Name the triumvirate of leaders of hell.
Lucifer, Belial, and Beelzebub.
Well, that's very good. You answered the question before I'd asked it.
Sorry.
Bonus points.
Yeah.
That is correct. So you get that's 3 points. Last question. To change between Jason Blood and Etrigan and vice versa, a rhyming couplet is used. Gone, gone, form of man, and begone, begone, O Etrigan. What is the couplet that is used in the movies? In the
Cartoon.
Cartoon, yeah.
You know what? I actually was reading that earlier on, and I thought that's never going to come up as a question, so I didn't memorize it. It was something really pathetically boring, like something. I no longer need you. Go off, something like that. It was something really sort of basic like that. It was only 2 sentences, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's a
something
couplet.
be gone. Yeah, the time is over. Be gone. I don't know. No, I don't remember.
It refers to Jason Blood. He says, basically, come back. It's time to be Jason Blood again, or something like that.
Oh,
so,
God.
so you didn't get that. So,
No.
so you get 3 points there, which means that with Alan on his specially subject to go,
You only won.
Alan, yeah, I'm afraid that Alan
You've
needs
already
to
won.
score 0 in order for them to win.
Don't worry, guys. I can score negative, so it's okay.
Alan, your subject, Good Girl Art. Name the original Torchy artist.
The original Bill Ward.
Bill Ward.
1 point. Do you wish to bank or gamble?
I'll gamble since.
Why gamble? Bank it and win.
Yeah.
No, we already won.
In Zoot Comics issue 11, we see bondage, snakes, imminent death, and a half-naked ruler. Who was the artist?
That would be Jack Kamen.
That is correct. 2
And
points.
then I'll bank.
So you're banking the 3 points.
Boo! Could have gone for a 5-fold gamble there to really rub it in your death or glory.
Between 1990 and 2001, 19 issues of Good Girl Art Quarterly were published. By which company?
It's that was Blackthorn or
No.
Bill Black's company.
No, AC Comics.
ACG or AC Comics.
Okay.
So it's just as well you banked your 3 points. Good Girl Art also found its way into newspaper comic strips. An early example was Invisible Scarlet O'Neill. Who was the creator?
Oh, I don't know. I forgot.
Russell Stamm.
Didn't know. Even though I collect her. I have all those issues.
Who is the Good Girl artist? So I'm going to describe somebody. You have to tell me who they are.
Okay.
Born in France, studied at the Beaux Arts in at Atelier de Sèvres in Paris and the Florence Design Academy. Paints with oil and canvas and likes shoes and champagne.
Shoes and champagne.
Born in France, studied in Paris and Florence, paints with oil on canvas, and likes shoes and champagne.
Well, I'm glad you're an expert, Alan.
No idea. I was gonna guess Frank Frazetta, but he's not French.
It's Carla Cohen.
Oh, Carla Cohen. Oh, geez. This is modern.
Good girl can be modern as well, Alan. Okay, so Alan, you score 3 points, which means that the CG have 14, 18, 26 points, and the GWs have 10, 12, 22 points. So the winners are the CCGs. Congratulations.
So if I'd have banked after my third question, we would have tied, huh?
Yep.
Well, there was also that New Mutants one for me was a real low point because had I thought it through, Lee Field was probably drawing the art while McFarlane was drawing the covers. And, I thought it could have been a Daredevil. McFarlane did draw one Daredevil, but he didn't draw the cover. I think it was
Mark, I thought you were going to ask me how many covers Schomburg had done. I thought you were going to ask me his wife's name. I thought you were going to ask me his parents' name. And I confess I was boning up,
Well, I have to say you're the only one who got all 5 questions on the specialist subject right.
Very impressive.
Oh, thank you.
So congratulations.
I didn't know these modern good girl ones.
So I only asked you one.
I thought he was going to go Atomic Age, Alan. I didn't figure he was going to come modern on you. And
if you could have asked me the creators,
artist.
Mark, if you'd asked me to create the writer or the artist for any of the other Blinking series apart from the Demon Knights one, I would have had a good chance at it. You chose the one series that I had no clue who the creating team was.
Well, he did the same thing for me. It's the one series that I haven't completed.
Yeah,
I literally have complete runs of every other Legion series except the one he asked about.
I would like to compliment the moderator, Mr. Mark Oldroyd, for a very good competition. I thought that the questions were very good, and I thought very thoughtful, and obviously it took some time for you to come up with those. And I want to say it was a lot of fun, and I thought that the Brits did damn well, I will have to say, and that's why I took the lead from Matt to bank points, because I didn't know how esoteric you were going to get, and so I wanted to be sure about something, because the toughest question was the first 2 covers of Schomburg.
Yeah, you did well on that one. I thought that
I knew that
question.
actually.
I don't know. I'm on the outside looking in. I don't like the X-Men animated series, so
that's it, guys. Many thanks for participating, and hopefully we'll do this again sometime, and hopefully the Geekly Weeklies can get their revenge. Although I was pretty impressed with Matt, I thought it was a really strong performance from Matt. Good team performance all around from the comic collector geeks, as you would expect, I suppose. So that's it. Thanks, guys.
See you, Mark.
That's your lot.